It's a great day. My name is Shay Brown. Welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. All of my amazing CEOs out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for making this your choice to build your sales department to an 8 or 9 figure revenue generating machine that allows you to serve more clients, have more impact, have more meaning, and at the end of the day, allow you to grow the business. And my promise to you is that this will be a good use of your time. That's my promise. And every morning I like to share our core philosophy. And our core philosophy is success leaves clues. So if someone else has done it, well, so can you. Isn't that so true? Isn't that so important? So every morning, what that means is we look at a case study. And inside that case study, we look at what's working, we look at what's not working, and we also look at the decisions they made, some that led to success for their sales department, and some that, well, their lessons learned what not to do in the sales department. So let's go ahead and get started this morning with our case study. Once upon a time, custom framing was a very expensive and complicated affair. Susan Tynan, the founder of Framebridge, experienced this firsthand when she tried to frame a few family vacation posters. The process was slow and overly pricey. In the world of sales, we can compare this to a potential customer facing long and confusing buying processes. Understanding these pain points is crucial for creating a better customer experience and ultimately boosting sales. Did you know that the custom framing industry is worth a whopping $5 billion? But most of it happened offline. When Framebridge stepped in, they realized how fragmented the market was, with one big player dominating and leaving a lot of potential really untapped. Much like in sales, where just a single approach or one market leader often can dictate the rules, which means dictate the experience that our clients are receiving. So this can leave little room for innovation or for entrepreneurs like maybe yourself that are trying to get into the industry that's already saturated and crowded. So frameworks struggle to convert this traditional method into a digital-friendly option, teaches us the value of adopting sales strategies to leverage untapped opportunities. So you have to have a sales strategy, you have to have a sales structure, and you have to have a sales system. This is very important to go with your sales message. Now, Framebridge didn't just make a few tweaks. They revolutionized the market by providing a more efficient and cost-effective way to frame artwork. So by investing in technology and centralizing production, the company managed to lower costs and improve customer satisfaction. Similarity, when you have a sales strategy, it can just transform the entire business. And when you use technology, when you add new systems, well, you streamline the process. When you streamline the process, you cut costs. When you cut costs, well, you have greater customer satisfaction. Not because the price was lower, because the quality was still there. But at the end of the day, you know what this all leads to? Increased sales and increase in the market share. Wow. Isn't that what we're all after at the end of the day? So what's my big takeaway for you as you're listening as CEO this morning? When you look at how Framebridge broke into a sleepy industry, they had a new vision, they had a sales message, and they had sales leadership. So they built a sales system. It's not just about offering great products or services. It's also about how you have a sales message that positions you in the market to talk about how you solve a problem. Businesses should take a cue from Framebridge by ensuring that their sales process is both innovative and focused on the customer. This can lead to higher revenues and stronger customer loyalty. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, 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 up. In a way. With that being said, my name, by the way, once again is Shay Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. It is an honor and a privilege to serve you this morning. And I'm looking forward to not only being a good use of your time, but I'm also looking forward to you being able to build an 8 to 9 figure sales department. Stay tuned. This is how you do it. First, we're going to start with our core mantra. And our mantra is something we share every morning. Just like you, if you have a mantra, you walk into the sales department, you're sharing that mantra with your sales department. And that mantra today is focus on sales. The mantra for every CEO listening right now, when you show up for your sales meeting, when you walk into that sales department, if you just says, our mantra day is, I want the whole sales department to say, focus on sales, focus on sales, focus on sales. That's what I want the entire sales department to say. In fact, you as a CEO, when you walk into your office, I like you to have right on your monitor, focus on sales. Why is that, Jay? I mean, why you feel so passionate about it? I feel so passionate about it, but we say it like every morning for almost 2 years now. And here's why, in all seriousness. And this is very important. This is very important because focus on sales, focus on sales, focus on sales. Here's why. If you can't focus on sales, now I want you to hear me. This is no scare tactic. If you can't focus on sales as a CEO, you can't be in business. Now, here's the big why. Because without sales, there's a lot of money going out and there's very little money coming in. So the message is clear. The message is clear. Sales, at the end of the day, is the oxygen for every great business in history. So I'm driving a point here, and it's not a new idea. It's going to sound overly simplistic, you might not even pick it up if you just listen, but listen closely. Selling is serious business. Selling is serious business. And then we got to say, well, as a CEO, what are we going to do? What's our responsibility? Yes, our responsibility is to provide the sales processes to the sales department. Got it. Yes, our responsibility is to make sure the sales department has the sales resources it needs. Yes, that's on me as a CEO. But also, I can also every day have my own pledge. And my pledge as a CEO is that I'm going to learn, I'm going to earn, and I'm going to return. I want you to repeat these words after me. I have to learn something new in order to earn new revenue from current clients, in order to get old and new clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. And then we move over to what are our objectives every morning when we show up. These probably are hopefully the same objectives you have for your sales department. Number one, it's what's the progress? What's going on in the sales department? What's working? What's not working? What do we have to tweak? Got it, Shay. We're going to address any roadblocks out there. What are the roadblocks that are hurdles? We had to talk about that this morning with a case study. Got it, Shay. And then last but not important, what are the 5 sales pillars that I need to know, that I need to focus on as a CEO? And those 5 sales pillars are, number 1, have a 1-page CEO sales plan. Number 2, understand your sales cycle. Number 3, have a sales message that resonates. Number 4, understand your numbers, because what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. And number 5, well, you're going to build that 7-figure sales team. Every morning we get started. I love it when you're here. Do me a favor for all those folks that tune in. If you're watching live, look below the video and just put hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here. Just put look below the video right now and put hashtag I'm here. If you can do it, hashtag I'm here is the bat signal that you're in this conversation. If you're watching the replay, well, put hashtag replay. And for those folks that are online right now, you're on one of our on-demand streaming platforms on Roku, Apple TV, YouTube Live, wherever you may be watching this. Maybe you listen to the podcast. Do me a favor right now. Go ahead and drop me a note. And in that note, go ahead and drop this note right now in that note. Just put @I am Che Brown, @I am Che Brown, and we're in the conversation. The number one question I get asked is, what's the purpose of the CEO Sales Huddle? What's the mission, goals, and objectives? And the CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster, easier, with less effort by having proven practices that work, strategies that get us to the sales messages that allow us to resonate with our clients. Our big why is about sales growth, accountability, and consistency. And we've got a way to do this. We've got a structure. The structure is show up for 15 minutes a day. The strategy is show up for 15 minutes a day, or take the effort to go back and listen to the CEO Sales Huddle. Now, why is that? Well, there's 1,440 minutes in every day. And I'm asking you as a CEO to tune in for 1% of your day. 1% of your day represents, focusing on sales. Now, what's our number one outcome? It's $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. Now, this is over and beyond whatever you're earning today. You show up, you're in this conversation. As a result of focusing on sales, you build a 7, 8, or 9-figure sales department. But it doesn't come by you just walking around every day hoping that it happens. And I know that's not the case. You're a CEO. So it's not a question of how well are you doing. The question is, what's the next level look for you? And for some of you, it's the first sale. For some of you, it's the second sale. For some of you, it's consistent sales. So in order to help you do that, people say, how do I know? What do I measure? What do I look at? How do I know I'm on track? We've created the CEO Sales Dashboard, and it has 5 key metrics in it. It has leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. Now, this is really important here. So let's take a look at leads, and then let's look at appointments, and let's look at offers, and then let's look at deals. To do that, we created a spreadsheet. Now, this spreadsheet is pretty cool, by the way, because you can just tune right in, and when you do, you'll see it look just like this. You can go to ceosalesdashboard.com. You can download it. Inside the CEO Sales Dashboard, you can go find today's date, and you look at the columns on the left-hand side. There's only 5 columns: leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. Then you can go put in your number 1 and number 2 products that drive the revenue for the company. Now, you might say, Shay, I sell a lot of products. What are number 1, number 2? Period. End of story. The numbers are the numbers. And then you can track all of them if you have time. But I would tune in first on just those 2. And let's look at one category. Let's go look at deals. And here's the question I want you to ask yourself. How many deals were closed yesterday for your number 1 product? Number 2, how many deals are pending? Now, pending means there's 3 categories. There's how many deals are hot. They're going to close in the next 0 to 10 days. How many deals are warm? They're going to close in the next 10 to 20 days. Or it's going to be 20 days or more. It's still a good deal. You asked for the deal. It just hasn't happened yet. But you're still in the conversation. Congratulations. That's good news. Then we slow down and we go to the other side. And we say, wait a minute. Let's celebrate some wins. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions their focus. And in this life, you get what you focus on. So let's go focus on 3 questions we know with certainty that can help us. Question number 1 that I want you to focus on right now, which is very important, is celebrate wins. What are you most proud of yesterday for the sales department? What was your biggest accomplishment yesterday in the sales department? Go ahead and write it down. And what do you want to brag about? You're ready to step up. You're ready to brag. You're ready to say, Shay, I'm all in. This is what I've done. If that's you right now, yes. And then let's look at the other side of the equation. If something's working really, really well, we're looking at, well, what can we do a little bit better? Wow, man. What a big change that could be. So let's go take a look at that. Number 1, what was your biggest roadblock yesterday in the sales department? Number 2, what's preventing you today from moving forward? And number 3, what's the one thing you can do that if you did it, it would move your life and or business forward and you're all in? Like you're all in. Like you're all in. Like, no, this is the one thing you're going to focus on. And you're going to look for the biggest results in this one area. My message of the day is do small things well and get big results. I'm going to come back to that. That's a common theme. Do small things well, get big results. Do small things well, get big results. And you can do a small thing today and a small thing tomorrow and a small thing tomorrow and the next day. And if you are consistent at doing the small things, the big things will take place. You do that and you will see your sales go up, 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 up and away. I know you're incredible. I know you're an amazing CEO. I know you're doing some amazing things, but here's what I do know. You got the potential inside of you to perform at a higher level. Here's what I do know. Your best is still yet to come. And here's what I do know. I'm excited to be on this journey. Show up for the CEO Sales Huddle. Be in this conversation. And you're going to take your business to the next level while impacting lives and making a difference for others. God bless. And I'll see you on the other side. Peace. We out of here.